Tonight on Wall TV News, Waldorf students choose new rooms, Forest City feeds the world, and social media takes center stage. All this and more tonight on Wall TV News. Welcome to Wall TV News. Today is March 7th and I'm Claire Lawson. Forest City turned out in large numbers to help feed the hungry this week. But first, the Resident Life staff challenged students' knowledge in a unique way. Philip Koolhoven has more.
The Res Life department tested just how much roommates knew each other.
So, here's our gonna obviously be back-to-back.
Cordell and Devin, one of the contestants, have been roommates since last year.
Thank God, for bringing me a good friend,
For Devin and Cordell, the task was simple.
So they asked questions, we had to match our answers, and that's what we did. Simple task, mission accomplished.
How do you know your roommate is mad at you?
For Chelsea and Kara, living in a theme house might have been a disadvantage.
Yeah, because it's not like me and Kara have like the one-on-one interaction. I have other roommates to kind of hang out with, so we try our hardest.
The hardest question?
What is their cell phone number?
We missed one, and that was our phone numbers, but who knows anyone else's phone numbers when you have all this technology nowadays?
Yeah, you just put the person number in your phone and that's it. You don't look at it.
I don't know Kara's phone number by heart. Yeah, just in my phone. No.
For the winners, the easiest question was?
The other 24 questions they asked us, it was just easy. As soon as they asked us, I knew what it was, and that was that.
Cordell and Devin will bask in their glory.
Hold up, do the handshake. We out.
Phil Koolhoven, Wall TV News.
Cordell and Devin won $100 for first prize, and Chelsea and Kara took second place and walked away with a bucket of popcorn and a movie. Waldorf students face many tough decisions this spring, but one of them doesn't involve the classroom. Vinnie Pericelli explains.
It's that time of year again. No, not to prepare for finals, but to pick out housing for next year. And Residence Life is offering a unique way for students to pick their place.
Draw 3 chips, and then of those 3 chips, you'll get the lowest number, and that will be your place in sign-up for housing day.
Students have 3 main dorms to choose from: Breen Hall, Ormseth Hall, and Johnson and London Hall.
Probably live in Breen just because it's bigger and there's more space.
Breen Hall is the most popular choice among students.
My favorite part about Breen is just the fact that we have our own rooms with our own bathrooms because, you just get your own privacy. But I wish there was more of a social aspect to Breen like there was in J&L.
J&L is typically a dormitory for first-year students.
Just a community aspect, hanging around in the lobby and playing pool, just chilling with people and friends.
I really liked J&L when I lived in it last year because there's a lobby. You can always, whenever you walk into the lobby, you always see people.
Ormseth Hall offers a community aspect with lobbies on each floor of the building.
It's really quiet. The lobby is really nice to do homework in.
But with any dorm, it has its negatives.
There's no air conditioning and heat is always on.
There are many things to consider when picking out a dorm. Where do you want to live? Be sure to pick up your chips from the Residence Life office tomorrow so you're ready for housing day. Vinnie Pericelli for Wall TV News.
Housing will be Tuesday, March 26th, starting at 5 p.m. Up next, we have more with Waldorf Wrestling and Social Mania.
Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys are much too much. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We got the spirit. We're hot. We can't be stopped. We're going to beat them and bust them. Beat them.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life.
Let's get a little bit rowdy. R-O-W-D-Y.
Take time to be a dad
One more
today.
time. Oh, those boys are much too much. Those boys.
The smallest moments can have the biggest impact on a child's life. Take time to be a dad today.
Welcome back to Wall TV. I'm Claire Lawson, and spring break starts tomorrow. The Waldorf men's wrestling team survived losing their head coach mid-season and still finished strong. But changes may not be over. Kenny Brown has more.
The Waldorf men's wrestling team is under new leadership, while the women are looking for a new direction.
Like I said, it was a really hard decision for me because I was so close with the girls in the team, and I was the first coach of the team. So
Baines took over, so it wasn't like a new coaching staff coming in to coach us at all. Like, we were all used to the same coaching style.
Says Coach Baines, it was a hard decision for him to make.
And I was excited to become the new head men's coach, but also, sad to leave the girls.
The hardest part about Coach Baines kind of multitasking both teams, I think, is that we won't always be able to have him on our trips.
Coach Baines will also be coaching the girls until they have a new coach.
I think Coach Baines is a really good fit for the boys team, not because I want him to leave, the girls team.
He's still got our backs, so that's really good. It's really helpful for us.
I'm Kenny Brown, Wall TV News.
Coach Baines has started his position and is ready to begin preparation for next season. It boasts over 1 billion members. If it were its own country, it would be the third most populous country in the world. But it is not alone in a social media boom that has Waldorf students and faculty alike distracted. Jon Aguilar has more on the story.
In 2004, the Facebook, later renamed Facebook, was created and caused an explosion in world connections. However, Facebook is not alone in the social boom that has brought us Twitter, Pinterest, LinkedIn, and more. For Waldorf students like Evan Eischen, the experience is an addicting one.
It just happens, and I don't know how to stop myself.
Although Waldorf communications professor Tiffany Olson is a user herself, she finds it distracting during class.
You can see it in the windows, so the white will reflect off the windows.
For others, it's a means of communication.
It's a great way to stay connected with everybody, and it's definitely helped me out in the long run.
Everything is so personal now, and you can find anything about anyone that you want, so you got to be careful with what's out there.
Or a way to create professional contacts for the future.
I think it's a great way for people to get their voice out.
Regardless of the purpose, according to Olson, social media is here to stay and will always be something we will have to adapt to.
We can improve it by incorporating it more into the classroom. Instead of fighting the media, we're actually joining with it and using it to our advantage.
And with social media expanding more and more every day, incorporation may be the best way to turn a growing problem into a growing solution. Jon Aguilar, Wall TV News.
On the effects of social media, go online to socialnetworking.procon.org. After the break, we've got students with a sweet tooth and the college filled with students, faculty, and community members making a difference.
Could you help me across there?
Joyce, Ricky, hey, thanks for the hard work. Uh-huh. Great, listen, seriously, you're fired. Go for Ricky. Hey, how's that retarded kid of yours? Still retarded? How about you give me a call after you finish ovulating? Say hi to Mom. I gotta go, another call. Hey, Chaz, buddy, you were loaded last night. I can't believe you brought that wounded moose home. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm on the phone. Hot mommy alert. Uh-oh, she might be the nanny, huh? Breast milk, Kahlua, love it.
Welcome back to Wall TV News. I'm Claire Lawson, and spring break can't come soon enough. Waldorf students had a sweet tooth with the cause. I have more on the story. Sweets, treats, and an abundance of deliciousness was on display as the Honors College at Waldorf had another bake sale. Ashley Kirkpatrick, a member of Alpha Chi, helped out.
I baked cream cheese chocolate brownies.
Cookies, cupcakes, cereal bars, and much more were up for sale. Trevin Lee and Crystal Langford, students at the college, helped out the cause.
They were only a quarter, so it was a steal.
I bought cookie dough bites and some of Ashley Kirkpatrick's brownies.
But what kind of cause sells baked goods for only 25 cents? April DeVries Calteau, a member of the Honors College and Alpha Chi, tells us.
I figured it was a good, easy way to raise some money for Kids Against Hunger.
According to the Kids Against Hunger website, every 6 seconds a child dies of hunger and related causes. But with 25 cents, the cost for one meal, or one cookie, you can help save a child's life. I'm Claire Lawson for Wall TV News. Alpha Chi raised about $125, which will provide nearly 500 meals for Kids Against Hunger. Our final story for Waldorf College joins forces with Kids Against Hunger yet again. Carlos Ruiz has the story.
Okay, watch out for that snow on there so you don't slip on that.
Kids don't have to go home like hungry or go to bed starving or anything.
I think their goal today is to package 70,000 meals. We bring in all of the ingredients and all of the equipment required to assemble these meals.
On March 6th, hundreds of volunteers crowded the Waldorf College atrium to save lives.
I'm the rice scooper.
Waldorf women's assistant soccer coach Kate MacArthur volunteered for the first time.
You know, when you see people who get to eat one meal a day, families who share minimum to nothing, it makes you really grateful for anything that's put in front of you.
Grateful as MacArthur has traveled the world and experienced firsthand how important a meal is.
So let's just say my taste buds changed.
But for a quarter, a meal can be packaged to be sent all over the world. Vocation and Service Committee member Andy Buffington takes half a day off of work to volunteer.
Well, it starts with essentially 4 main ingredients. You have soy protein, rice, dried vegetables, and then a packet that has some seasoning in it as well as some vitamins and minerals. They end up weighing that. After they weigh it, they go ahead and seal it up really good, and then they just count it out so that they have the same amount of packages in each one of the boxes. One of those bags will feed 6 people.
6 people fed from 390 grams of packaged food that's headed to Tanzania, Africa.
You're going to get people into their 80s and 90s, all the way down to 7, 8, 9-year-old kids. Everybody loves it. They have fun, and they work together.
Working together to package a total of 70,848 meals. Carlos Ruiz, Wall TV News.
To donate to the cause, visit kidsagainsthunger.org. That's all for tonight. Thanks for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks with more right here on Wall TV News. Good night.